The core feature of many of Ohlson's systems is our complete line of multi-head weighers. At a basic level, a multi-head weigher takes bulk product and weighs it into smaller increments according to the weights programmed into its software. That bulk product is fed into the scale through the infield funnel at the top, generally via an inclined conveyor or a bucket elevator. The top cone and feed pans vibrate and gently move that product out from the center toward the buckets mounted around the edge of the scale. The system has various options and software settings which are adjusted for the product and fill weight. Each of the weigh buckets has its own load cell, which are constantly weighing the amount of product they contain, all while product continues to feed into them. In order to reach the target weight, the software of the scale chooses the sum of a combination of buckets which add up to the correct amount. Here's how it works. With the target weight of a particular package set at 100 grams, for simplicity's sake, the system evaluates all 14 buckets and chooses to drop buckets 1, 3, 10, and 12. A fraction of a second later, it will reevaluate all of the buckets and choose the next combination. Looking at the basic sizes and configurations of Ohlson's multi-head weighers, there are two main governing design features: the number of weighing heads and the sizes of the buckets. In terms of the number of weighing heads, our standard scales generally range from 10 to 24 heads, although we have sold some even larger machines when the situation calls for it. Because the scale uses various buckets in combination to meet the target weight, increasing the number of buckets increases the potential speed of the system. Every product and project application is different, but a 10-head scale will generally deliver up to 70 weighments per minute, while a 24-head scale can reach speeds of up to 220 cycles per minute. The other half of the equation is the size of the weigh buckets utilized by the scale, which is governed by two major factors: the characteristics of the product itself and the volume of product needed for each weighment. The first aspect our team will evaluate about a product application is the nature of the product itself, to keep the product from bridging, otherwise known as getting stuck, in the weigh bucket. For larger or longer items, such as hydroponic lettuce leaves, IQS shrimp, or even hardware such as screws, that may lead to larger buckets to allow the product to fall through unimpeded. The size of the buckets is also a function of the volume of the target weighment of each product. The buckets on each model of scale are different, and generally range from 0.5 liters all the way up to 7.5 liters. As a general principle, smaller weigh buckets will deliver a higher degree of accuracy than larger buckets. At the same time, if a bulky or light product, such as popcorn, is weighed using buckets designed for something denser, such as steel washers, the system will need to fill up each bucket more in order to reach the target weight, creating a drag on the overall speed of the system. Every project has a different combination of product densities and target weights, all of which are evaluated by our applications engineering team in choosing the right buckets for each customer's needs. When looking at specific features, one of the core aspects of the scale which is chosen based on the product characteristics is the texture of the contact surface of the scale, which can have either a flat or a dimpled steel. Dimpled contact surfaces provide less surface area for sticky products such as gummies to stick to, allowing them to flow more easily. Other products may require contact surfaces to have a ceramic or other specialty coating. For products which have the tendency to clump, stick, or generally not move as freely as others, Ohlson can also incorporate a spinning cone at the top of the scale and introduce tilted feed pans to give products some additional downward momentum during the weighing process. On the other end of the spectrum, some products, such as candy-coated almonds, may move a little too quickly through the system, creating buckets which are too full to reach accurate weights quickly. Simple steps, such as reducing the level of vibration or adding a simple skirt around the infeed cone, can mitigate that issue. For fragile products, such as puffed crackers, Ohlson can also install a gentle handling ring in the collating chute to slow the drop of weighed products and reduce breakage. There are also numerous other programming and design features our team can incorporate into any proposal, which we can't fit in this demo, such as staggered product drops, weighing by product counts, and more. In the end, Ohlson's multi-head weighers are accurate, versatile, and flexible enough to meet the